Oh man, me, I want to push myself to be one of the top free safeties in the league. I want to be, known as one of the best tacklers and also one of the best guys to get the ball. So, week in and week out, I try to take pride in, going out there and getting the best players on the ground in open field and, just, try to go track the ball and get the ball whenever I get a chance when the ball's thrown in the middle of the field or something. And, as a defense, I don't want to put, stats on, or, projections on, anybody but myself. But I know personally, as a group, we want to be, known as one of the best defenses in the league.
Now, as one of the players that's been pegged as one of the leaders of this defense, has that sort of changed your approach with more eyes now focused on you?
No, I've always kept myself in my routine and, just the way I go about things, the same way. I'm just starting to get a little more recognition for it now, but, I've always been, the person I am, on this team, and I've always done the same things, I've done since Coach Quinn has given me the chance to, be our starting free safety, stuff I've done, since, day one, I've gotten better at, being a leader and, helping people out, but, it's always something I've always done.
I'm curious, with the Brotherhood, and we've heard quite a bit about it, are there sort of like titles for some of the leaders, or is everybody equal in the Brotherhood?
Man, as everybody's equal, because everybody, the way our defense runs and the way, our offense and, even our special teams, the way our team just runs is everybody has a role. It's really like you understand your role, you understand what you do for the team, and, you're happy doing that. No one wants to be known as the overly top dog. No one is, fighting to, be, the top person. Is just everybody, just willing to, really, push our egos aside and just know that we're family and we all just, fighting for one thing.
Now, I remember when we talked last in the offseason, you talked about one of the things that you were looking forward to trying to do this upcoming season in terms of expanding your role is being able to cover the slot a little bit more and play down in the box. We got to see that this past week against Chicago. Now that you're getting a little bit more opportunities to do that, how do you feel that that's working out for you?
Oh, man, it's been going really good, man. I was able to, make a couple, hits on, tight ends and, guard a slot here and there, make some plays, out the middle of the field because, that lets me be a little more aggressive than you can be in the middle of the field. So, it's just fun to get out there sometimes and just fly around and, not have to worry about, being the last guy, last line of defense. You just know that your brothers are coming with you so you can be more aggressive. You can, have, better hits and, harder angles and things like that. It's just good to, just, make our defense, more versatile. They never know who's coming down out of me and Keanu now because last year it was just usually him. So now they can't really predict what our rotations look like. If we're in man or zone, they don't really know because we all can cover, we all can play zone, we all can blitz, we all can do everything. So, it makes us real versatile back there.
Now, speaking of versatility, we also got to see you guys play with 3 safeties on the field against Chicago. Is that something that we're going to continue to see more of this season?
Yeah, I think we'll continue to see all kinds of defense. I think you'll see some packages with, more safeties in. I think you'll see some packages with a lot of corners in. I think you'll see some packages with, all kinds of things. We just have such a versatile team, a team that, can play, a lot of safeties on the field because, we can match up with tight ends and running backs and wide receivers. And I think you can also do the same thing with corners who can do the same. It's just we have such a team that can match up with a lot of different styles of play. It's very good for us.
That third safety is rookie DeMonte Casey. He's been groomed as your backup at free safety. Is there some sort of balancing act between the idea of seeing him as a potential protege, but also as a little bit of competition?
Oh, man, it's always competition within because we're both, we're both fifth-round draft picks. We're both people who came in with chips on our shoulders anyways. And we're both two players who, play the ball very well and, who don't mess up very often. We come to compete every day. So it's always competition in that. And, we go and we compete against each other all the time. And, he's a guy that I would love, to be on the field with, a guy who, I would like to, play around because we both can play nickel and both can play safety. We both can play corner because we all done it. And, that will make us, way more versatile. He's a guy that can always go get the ball. He's a dude that has a knack for just, going to the ball and playing the ball, and he's smart. So he's a guy that kind of reminds me of myself a lot, and I like him a lot.
Now, I do want to look a little bit forward, Ricardo, and talk about this upcoming week's game. This is, you've played the Packers a number of times now in your career. What are some of the challenges that you're looking forward to sort of rising up and trying to answer this week?
Just going out there and just competing like we always do. Just going out there. Last week we didn't do, a good enough job of getting our hands on balls and, causing turnovers and stuff. So, that's something that we have to, keep in the back of our mind because, the ball is always everything. So if we can get that back into our offense hand, we can get them good field position and things like that. It just transitions for the whole team. So, just going out there and just, really just attacking the ball a little more is, going to be a key focus for us.
Now, I know the political answer is that you take every game and every week the same and you try to have that sort of consistent approach. But deep down, you're really sort of psyched to sort of pick off Aaron Rodgers this week on primetime football, right?
Oh man, if I give my chance to, catch a ball, I will catch it. Aaron Rodgers doesn't mess up very often, but if you get a chance here and there, you got to take advantage of it.
All right. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing if you can, and if you do you have any sort of touchdown celebrations if you get that pick six now that they've relaxed the rules on celebrations? You got anything planned for us?
I think we got something planned as a little TV group. We haven't fully got it finished, but I think we'll have something ready. Okay.
All right. Well, I look forward to seeing. Is it a team celebration? Is the defense got something planned, or is it everybody's out for themselves with some of these celebrations?
Yeah, the celebration is just like all in, everybody join. There's nothing really rehearsed or anything. It's just we always do like little funny dances here and there in practice. So mostly if somebody was gonna start dancing, they're trying to just do something you've already done before in practice, and then everybody just join in.
Okay. Well. Ricardo, I look forward to seeing whatever you guys come up with. I want to wish you good luck this upcoming week in this week's game. Obviously, it's a big game, big primetime action. Is there any sort of thing that you've got to do a little bit extra just because of that sort of having that little bit more of a spotlight this week in terms of your preparation?
No, preparation, every week is, you have to respect every quarterback, every team, every offensive coordinator you go against in this league, and if you don't, those are games that you'll come back and lose. So, I try to keep my preparation, strict and very, detailed, every week, so I can just, keep doing, the same routine over and over and over again, week in and week out.
I got to ask you this because we talked to your teammate CJ Goodwin not that long ago, and he talked about sort of one of the big things in training camp was the rookies keeping the cupboard stocked with candy. What was some of the things that you insisted some of these rookies had to keep well stocked for you?
Well, I like Starburst. I'm a big Starburst guy, so that and fruit roll-ups. So, I'm always like a gummy bear kind of guy. So those are my kind of things I like. So they kept those in there for me.
All right. I'm a big gummy bear type of guy, dude. So I'm there with you on that one.
For sure.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate you coming on and talking with me, and I look forward to seeing what you can do if you get a pick. Shout out. I don't know, point to the crowd or something. I don't know.
I got you.
All right, man. All right, Ricardo. Thank you, and have a good night.
You have a good one.
All right, guys. Welcome to Falcons